God like babies with 6 eyes. All cause of how crazy I spit fly. For the dealers in the streets, and all the fly women in their jeeps. You push a bimmer or your feet, alone in your zone or chilling with your peeps. For the dealers in the streets, and all the fly women in their jeeps. You push a bimmer or your feet, alone in your zone or chilling with your peeps. Salute to the mama, they put a bounty on your head like the warlord. Is our swords are named Sarty, what's the tall? Make you all ball like Sean Paul. This the land of reggae and dancehall. I love it enough, but hip-hop was passed on. It's my destiny, never think my path gone. And in this marathon, I plan to last long. I'm still in the scene, that means I'm living my dream. Here building my team, with pillars it seems. Over 10 years, rap juggernauts. Sometimes it's victory, sometimes a humble loss. I don't understand how arrogant you come across. Your name never been heard by my underboss. Trying so hard, still never brung it off. Violate the gods, you can't run from the cost. What? For the dealers in the streets, and all the fly women in their jeeps. You push a bimmer or your feet, alone in your zone or chilling with your peeps. For the dealers in the streets, and all the fly women in their jeeps. You push a bimmer or your feet, alone in your zone or chilling with your peeps. For the dealers in the streets, and all the fly women in their jeeps. Appleton spilling on the beat, Mordecai digging for the beats. For all the fly women in their jeeps, and all the dealers in the streets. Mordecai digging for the beats. Appleton spilling on the beat. For the dealers in the streets, and all the fly women in their jeeps. For the dealers in the streets, and all the fly women in their jeeps. Mordecai digging for the beats. Appleton spilling on the beat. Mordecai digging for the beats. 5 Steves, yo, peace.
This is a journey into sound.
The station with the best music. Best
What's
music.
going on, everybody? This is DJ Caution, man.
Best music.
Future Rock Radio, chopping up here with J Cat Dasavage and then my boy Alan. What's going on, everybody? So, let's talk about your influences musically, man. What made you? What were you listening to? What kind of artistic influences were you listening to, or watching, or what did you see growing up?
In I would say 83, 84. Well, of course, when I was younger, we was into breakdancing.
You B-boy? What?
My fat ass used to get out there.
There you go.
I did the millipede. I had my little cardboard box spin on my head.
What? Okay.
Pop lock.
Okay.
But so I was into that, into Beat Street, but that really wasn't what got me into rapping. You know what I mean? But I was kind of into that, and then NWA hit the scene.
Okay.
And
that changed it all.
Yeah, that kind of, because it was.
What did that do for you? Like,
I just thought that was the hardest shit ever. That it would never be. There would never be nothing harder after that. I was like, this is the end of rap, right here. They're not gonna make nothing better than this. Like, especially when Eazy-E's album, Eazy-E done it. That when that hit, I was just like, oh, this is so sick. Cruising down the street in my 6'4", I was like, and I was walking around the house with my headphones on.
Must have been bumping that all day.
Man, my aunt slapped me in the mouth because I didn't know she was in the room. I had the headphones on, and I was just rapping the lyrics, and she said, and I was like, like, what the fuck? But I was a kid, but I was really into that, and then that's what made me, I was like, man, I want to do this. This is what I want to do. I've always been kind of a into trouble kind of kid. You know what I mean? Getting into fights and stuff like that. So that kind of music grabbed me, the gangster rap, and that's what made me start.
So that's what motivates you to make you the person that you are now, pretty much. Or that's what got you.
That's what got me started. Yeah, that's
okay.
I was listening to rap, but that's what made me decide I could rap.
So who influences you in the hip hop game to make you, pretty much get a reference of what you wanted to be in the game itself to make you who you were?
It's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question, man. I never really thought about it. Like, to be honest, like. A lot of my musical influences, I would say, would be like E40, Tech Nine, I ain't even gonna lie right now, someone that keeps me on my toes that makes me want to do better music is my boy Swift Homicide.
Okay.
Man, I love the Swift. We said what's up with Swift yesterday.
I'm a huge Swift fan.
Okay.
Yeah, Swift is rough. Swift is rough, man.
And like, no disrespect to anybody else, but I thought like I was one of the roughest in Stockton. And then I heard Swift, and I'm just like, fuck this dude, man. This motherfucker, man.
Swift Homicide, we got to get you on the air, man. We got to do you coming up next, bro.
And man, keep popping up, man.
Dude, and you know what, man? That dude is so underrated, and I think, personally, I think he's gonna blow. I think he's gonna blow. I think with the right backing, the right pushing, the right shows and everything, I think that man is going to explode.
That's
like he needs a top production company behind him. Like, boom, here, let's do this. He needs money behind him. He needs advertising. Because to me, he's the hardest rapper in Stockton.
Okay.
Like, no offense to anybody else, because we got a lot of hard ones, but to me, he's the hardest one in Stockton. So
That's saying a lot coming from J-Cat.
Right, because I'm very picky about who I listen to. I'm very picky. I like people in my house play music. I'm like, turn that fucking crap off. Turn that shit. Oh, that's whack. Well, what about this? That's whack. That's whack. Like,
what are you bumping right now?
Bumping right now, I would say. Besides locals, pretty much, I would say I listen to like Tech Nine. Let's see, who else am I listening to? I love Seth the Gaffler. I'm bumping a bunch of his old shit. I would pretty much leave it around there. E40, and I love my Seaway family. I bump a lot of their shit. Bleezo, Sav Sick, Big No Love. I love their music. I bumped the shit out of their shit. So I show them love. T Nutty, I like listening to T Nutty. I think T Nutty's fucking raw. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm bumping right now.
You know, I asked Fast Traffic this yesterday. What don't you like about Stockton?
Lack of unity. This might get me blackballed, whatever. I don't give a fuck. And that's who I am, is I don't give a fuck. But I feel that everybody has their little cliques. Like, yeah, we show each other respect. Oh, hey, what's up? But we all want to. I know this is a business, but we're small business right now, and everybody wants to charge everybody for a verse. And my thing is, come through with a 30-pack. Do a song with me. I'll buy a 30-pack. I'll match your 30-pack. Come do music with me. But right now it's all clicked up like, okay, I don't fuck. We fuck with this people fuck with these people. These people fuck with these people, and these people fuck with these people. And then when we see each other, it's all, hey, hi, how you doing? Handshakes, pats on the back. But then we go back to our circles and only fuck with our circles. Yeah. As a city, if we was to come together like how we came together for the homeless, that
was a lovely event, man.
Man, it was fucking beautiful, man. But if we came together like that, if more Stockton rappers came out and showed that would bring the fucking news. Like these cats don't understand. Like, this ain't why I'm doing it, but this is a side note. This is an extra. Like, the news is gonna come. They're gonna see this. They're gonna be like, Stockton rappers is getting together and feeding the homeless. This is gonna bring a positive vibe, because let's face it, at Stockton events, people fight, people get shot, people get stabbed. There's always an ambulance and there's cops. I was just filming a video for Bucktown Boozy and The Dose, and I was filming a video for them. Cops came by, started asking security, oh, they got guns? I know they're filming a video, but do they got guns, or are they flashing guns?
Yeah, we're gonna really shoot up right here.
Yeah. And that's the way hip hop is portrayed, especially here in Stockton, because Stockton is known for violence.
Yeah.
So if we was to come together and do something like that, that would kind of break that whole look on us, especially with the police. The police would probably relax a little bit, man. Like, I'm not saying that the police are right or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, we could do our part to make it a little more calmer around here. You know what I mean? Show that we give back, show that we care, show that this is our community. We're every rapper in Stockton has a song about fucking Stockton, but what are we really doing to help it? Like my boy Spook the Lieutenant, he go out there, he feed the homeless at least once a year. Like, that's just the ones that I see. You know what I mean? There's other cats that do it too, but Spook just popped in my mind right now because we were just talking on. But you know what I mean? Like, if every rapper in Stockton showed up to Spook's events to do this, Like, you know what I mean? That shows unity. His pop-up ciphers show unity. So why only a small handful showing up? You know what I mean? Like, we should all show up. Yeah. Veterans all the way down to new guys. Yeah. You know what I mean? We should all
support the art. You know, support everybody to get a little bit higher on the ladder. And then when you realize you get one guy, next thing you know, you got a door open for you because what you did.
Exactly.
And I understand what you mean by that with the music situation, about how you talk about beats and stuff, and everybody wants to get that money. And a lot of people don't understand, like, yeah, you got to get that money at the end of the day, but you can make more money by doing a collabo and making the money off the song instead of just on the beat itself. Yeah. So I can understand that, man, with the music thing, but, and people overcharge a lot, instead of getting
that's the problem.
Yeah, instead of just, being humble and giving you a decent price, they want to overcharge ring your pockets pretty much. Yeah. And then on top of that, they want to make sure you do it, but damn near sing the song whatever they want you to sing it. So I definitely, I understand how people,
Yeah, I'm not going to pay a Stockton artist $300 a verse when I could call up Turf Talk right now and get a verse for $300. Yeah. I could call Looney Coleon right now and get a verse for $100, $150. Okay. You see what I mean? So why am I going to pay a Stockton artist the same price I'm going to pay for somebody who has a large fan base? Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no disrespect to Stockton artists because we have a lot of dope ones out here. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. But what I'm saying is we need to come together more instead of separating. Because
so let the flip side of the question is, what do you like about Stockton?
Man, you know what? People talk a lot of bad about Stockton, but
it's our town though, so we can.
It's our town, yeah.
Well, we can talk shit about our town.
Don't let nobody else do it.
Yeah, right. Don't let nobody else talk shit about our town.
But there are people that show love. Ben Chaos, man. Ben Chaos, he's been working on these shows, and this is another thing that makes me mad, man. I go out to these shows to perform with him. Sometimes I'm not even performing and I show up. But we as a town should show up and show love. Like we're all rappers. Let's help promote this shit. Because if Ben opens the door, like there's hardly any venues here. Ben's been trying to open up venues. He has Fats Bar and Grill. He has the Steakhouse now. Right now he has the Steakhouse. So why aren't we going to show support to another artist who later on could open the door? If these clubs get popping and they're known for artists showing up and performing, then people are going to start showing up. There's going to be lots of people. So how come we're not supporting that, bringing lots of people, and the next thing you know, we're on that stage. And you got a lot of fans, but you might be able to take one of my fans.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I'm not that Sheriff fan.
That's what I meant. But but you see what I mean? Like it could be bigger, and we're our own downfall. But I love the fact that cats like Ben Chaos try to make a movement. I love the fact that Czar the Dip, he's been trying to do the Knockdown series and has been caught with complications. But you know what I mean? He's trying to show love back to Stockton, put actors on the map. You know what I mean? And it's I got behind the camera for him on the Knockdown series, and I seen the troubles that he goes through, man, and the stress. And it's like, and then other people add to that stress, but it's a beautiful thing that he's doing. Your radio show now. This is you don't have to do this. This is something that you're doing to help other individuals. You know what I mean? And that's beautiful. That's something that you should do. Spook the Lieutenant with his pop-up ciphers. That's all to help other people. Like, these are things that are unselfish acts that people are doing to help other individuals, and I love that. That's what I love. And I love Stockton. We have a lot of great qualities, but we're our own downfall.
Well, let's talk about this song called Come On. What is that about?
It's I made the beat a while ago while my boy was locked up. My boy got out and he spit this verse about talking to girls in the club. So I wrote my verse. I was basically talking to a broad, telling her he's talking to a broad in the club, trying to get her to dance with him and romantic type shit. I'm getting at a bitch like, hey, you got gold between your legs. Let's get this money. Well, the third verse was supposed to be him going back and forth, me telling him, man, you tricky. You need to get on this pimp shit. And he'd be like, nah, man, you too cold for these females, man. You need to show compassion and love. Yeah. But what ended up happening is my boy caught a case. And for my boy Melly, the captain, so he caught a case. So I got this other cat, Kai Spitz, to spit a verse on it. So it still got its texture, but it